Scott Brown here. In today's exciting episode, I was going to say, in today's exciting episode, you know, the asbestos is gone, the inspections have passed. We're outside sorting out the cladding, but yeah. Bit wet today, Pato.
It's a beautiful day. This always reminds me of the scene on Saving Private Ryan.
What's that saying?
Pretty sure he makes them, I don't know, makes them a coffee or something.
Memorable. Okay, maybe I will.
That's pretty close, bro.
Yeah, thanks, bro. Thanks. We start most of our days like this with an early morning coffee just to wake up. Richard is going to be here today as well. We're obviously going to have a hard time getting out there and pulling all the weatherboards off and the window out, with the building being exposed after we do so. So we're going to go into that third bedroom because the jib's still on that wall, and well, I'll explain it in a minute. Before we explain that, coffee. Okay, so all these walls are all ready for the window, but because we had to put this beam up here, this beam right there, you'll remember that that wasn't part of the original plan. Now that's fine, we put the beam in, no problems, but that beam had to sit above a lintel. So because that lintel was taking the weight of the beam, it had to be a lot bigger than we had originally planned. Now the thickness of that lintel has brought the level of the window down. And because this window is identical to two more windows along this wall, that means we have to bring the other two down. Again, that's fine. But where it gets tricky is the third window. Aside from a bit of installation, we weren't going to touch this wall. But now that we need to have all the windows the same level as each other, this window is being relocated. Because we are doing that, we thought we'd take advantage of it and center the window in the room as well. That's what we're doing today. Alright, this is inside the window frame here. This is a pretty heavy weight. What do you reckon, Pato? How heavy will this be?
Good 7 kgs, I reckon.
Yeah?
Oh,
Well,
15
how rusty
pounds.
this one is. 10 pounds. When I was working in Edinburgh, me and my Uncle Sandy would work on these windows and re-rope and re-weight them. So it's about the only time I've dealt with them. I'm going to cut this because all the windows in this house are being double glazed and they're going to re-weight it. Obviously the glass is going to be twice as heavy, maybe more. So they're going to re-weight it and put new sashes and new glass in. And if you don't know about these, a lot of you guys in the UK will know all about this, but if you don't know, this rope is meant to go up there and onto a pulley. It's up there. That's just like a little wheel. And then it comes down and hangs off the window. And the idea is that when you lift the window, the weight is helping the window open, rather than you just, you know, using all your strength to push a window up. The weights are important. I don't know what happened to this window though. It's like, these were detached and one rope was going up and it's not coming down, so I don't know what happened there.
Just standard, there's nothing too fancy happening today.
Okay, just toasty.
Toast, cheese and ham. I don't even have onion in there.
Keeping it Billy basic, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty basic.
Very predictable smoker this morning. Pie. What else? So right after this, we'll frame for the new window location. And it's really rainy, but I'm gonna try and get out there and start moving some weatherboards around. How's it tasted?
It's bloody delicious, eh? I'm so glad you introduced me back into toasties.
You're welcome. Steak and cheese pie for me. What about you, Pato?
Half tomato.
Okay, time to take this out.
Tidy Kiwi product. Hey, you're a tidy Kiwi. Hey, mate.
What we're going to do before we do any of that is chuck a sheet of plywood there and screw the heck out of it, because this wall, as soon as we take the weatherboards off, a lot of the lateral strength of it will be gone. It braces the wall and secures the wall. So this window's different in that there's no ply here to cover the weight area. You know, the weights were just kind of freely bouncing around between the window and the stud. We have to allow a bit of room for the new weights. So I'm adding 70 mil from this point that way on both sides. New center point, new stud.
We're going to be brave, eh, Scott?
We're gonna be brave, Pato.
But I think we might have to check it out, bro.
No, we can do it, we can do it. We have to start taking these weatherboards off, but yeah, the weather's not on our side for doing that. I still kind of want to do it though, you know? As you can see, this is the original lintel checked in either side, and we've propped the rafter above it, and now we cut. Now the joyous occasion of installing the window again. Alright, temporarily fixed. Time to get out of here.
Household. More than one workplace, however, is involved. Of 3 days until midnight on Friday. These 3 days will give us, we have widespread contact tracing, so we can find out more about how this case arose. First, act as if you have COVID and as if the people around you have COVID. At level 3, you're asked to stay at home in your bubble, other than for essential movements such as going to the supermarket or local recreation.